All right. Thank you to the fans. They went undefeated this year at home, which is fantastic. And they had some big plays today. So with the penalties, that we appreciate how loud they were and aggressive they were. All in all, I thought this was our best game offensively, defensively, and special teams wise. We've got to keep going, though. We've got a lot of room to improve. We got to make sure that we keep doing that, and we've got a short turnaround to get that done in. So, against a good football team. Pat had a nice day today. 28 for 41 for 260 yards, a touchdown. I thought that was positive. X had his best day with 7 catches for 65. It was good to get Hollywood back in there. All the receivers I thought did a nice job, and Kels and Noah. So it was a positive day for all those guys. But it was good to get Hollywood back in the mix of this. And then third downs, and Ags had a great plan for third downs, 7 for 13, and then the red zone likewise. So 3 for 4 in the red zone. Defensively, you got to start with the D line and the pressure that they were able to put on the quarterback. I thought they did a fantastic job with that. Then that led to these turnovers with Hicks and McDuff. So which is great. I mean, they're doing well with those. 10 points we were able to capture off of the turnovers, and then Tranquil had a big day with all the tackles, leading the team in tackles. Josh Williams, the big sack there, did a nice job, and then special teams wise, Nico had some real good returns, and Bucker, was good to get him back in the groove there. He was kicking the ball well. So, anyways, with that time is yours. Yeah, just the routes, how he's progressed in that area, just on route running. Sam, and the trust that Pat has in him, and those kind of go together. So knowing where your guy's going to be and how he's going to get there and how quick he's going to get there. I didn't mention injuries too. The injuries, Jack Cochran has a left ankle fracture, so that's not a good thing. And then Jawan strained his knee, and Chris Jones strained his calf. Other than that, we're okay there. So.
And those things you talked about with Worthy a minute ago, when did you become comfortable you could do all those things in one game to that point?
Yeah, I mean, it's just been gradual through it, Adam. I mean, I can't tell you the exact game, but it's been a few games now where he can do all those things, and we feel good about that.
Did you see something from Pat this week to let you know he was going to be able to play a game like this, play well for you guys to win?
Yeah, listen, I didn't think he'd be able to get out and run like that, or would run like that, but he did a great job with all that. So, but yeah, no, he had that mindset right from the get-go, Adam, that he was going to be out there and going, and so he didn't miss a beat. He practiced every rep.
When he takes off running in that first drive like that, and then on the touchdown, heart skip a beat a little bit. I know he's going to play football when he gets on the field.
Yeah. No, there's no time for that. Once you're in the game, your mind's going, so you're not thinking about all those things. But I'm glad he got up. That's what I was glad of. Yeah.
Andy, you knew for a couple of days, of course, that he could play, but there's still, you obviously play with some pain factor. It's an important statement to the team when a guy in that position goes out.
Yeah. Yeah, he spoils the dog out of us there because he's so tough and mentally and physically. So you just get used to it. But most guys don't come back from that like he did. But he set his mind to it, and then he jumped in that training room and stayed in there. And they worked on him, and they did a great job with that, our trainers. But most guys don't do that. But you're right. It sends a message to the whole team, and our guys are real good with it. Our leaders are good in that way. They try to play through things like that.
It seems like you guys went high in the running back position. How important was that in the second half?
Yeah, Kareem, I thought he did a nice job that second half. I thought all three of them, did a nice job. 10 had some big runs for us, tough runs. P. Ryan gets in and does a nice job in there. He has a big catch there at the end, which was good. So.
Andy, with another question on Xavier, I mean, it does seem like he's getting open a lot, but are there signs that you can specifically see just how much more comfortable he is in his assignment on specific plays?
Yeah, you can. When they start making the little subtle adjustments on routes and not just running lines, that's when you kind of know that they're headed in the right direction. So, and he's been doing that, and still getting to where Pat can use them, which ends up being the most important thing. But and on time, that's the other part of it.
Just on Hollywood, the first two passes him, I think, were pretty clutch situations, fourth and one, and then long
Yeah.
down. You describe what it was about him that made those plays go.
Yeah, he had the big fourth down one. The great thing about all those guys is they all want to play. And we just have one ball. So I try to explain that to them. They all want to go make the play. And he's like that. He loves playing. And he knew he was doing well in there and just wanted more. So he was feeling well. I should say not doing well, but feeling well.
Any sense about Chris Jones, whether he could play in Pittsburgh?
Yeah, I'm probably too early to tell right now. We'll just see how he does here. But I can't tell you that. I mean, he's going to get the MRIs and all that stuff, so I don't have any of that information.
Coach Reid, with Chris Jones and the injuries for your team and Houston, 3 games in 11 days for most of the teams that are playing today, is that too much?
That's a tough question. I mean, it's I'll let you figure it out there. Or you can pay my bill.
Not what they pay.
The line had a big challenge ahead with what they could do defensively. You know, Juwan went out, Wanya came in. How did everything kind of mesh together with the challenge that they had?
Yeah, I thought they did nice. I thought Wanya did a nice job coming in. I thought Joe did a nice job on the other side too, having to step in there, and Caliendo, did a nice job there too. So at the guard spot, but Wanya's, he's gone back to the drawing board and worked on it, and is getting better every day. I know I say that, but both those two young guys are going to be okay. They've been working like crazy to get themselves back where they need to be. Okay, good.